up, everybody? My name's Chris Marshall with my boy, Frank G. We are the hosts of Build Your Empire podcast. Frank G, why don't you tell the people what we do?
What's up, Chris? On Build Your Empire podcast, we discuss already established empires while Chris and I showcase us building our empire. And with the goal of providing value to you, we want to see you build yours.
30 days, 30 shows, 30 podcasts. It is the end of April. We have completed our challenge. Frank G, tell the people on a scale 1 to 10, how frustrated are you at this current moment?
Out of 10, man, I'm probably reaching like 11. I'm getting frustrated with the power over here. Somehow I'm getting a call from Con Edison that the power's going out. It's not even bad out there.
Frank G, how many times have we tried recording this podcast?
This is the third take, and we've made it to about 8 minutes the first time and about 45 seconds the second time.
Good thing me and you are good friends and we can generate conversation right off the top of the dome, if you will. But hopefully we do not have a fourth take. It's good to have you on, my friend.
Thank you. Trying to not be as anxious. Hopefully we get through this.
Hey, man, no need to be antsy. No need to be antsy. So, look, man, the fact that we, are having challenges throughout this particular episode, and we have had 43 episodes, I believe, since the beginning of January, and we learned quite a bit on this journey within 4 months, more so the month of April.
Yes, sir. I'm doing this for 30 days. You know, we truly were able to kind of diagnose or dissect ourselves, how we talk, how we want to present ourselves, how we want to bring value. We're switching everything up for you guys in May. Real new layout.
That is the goal. We're going to have episodes on Mondays and Thursdays, roughly 30 minutes long. On Thursdays, we're going to dive into pre-established empires such as entertainers, athletes, entrepreneurs, and businesses. And then on Mondays, we're going to get a little more friendly with you. We're going to have some fun segments and then have guests on the show. But Frank G, we did have a journey, man. These 30 days that we have been recording day in, day out, during a time of lockdown where everybody is quarantined and probably are not listening to podcasts and audio content, our strategy when we began certainly changed and we pivoted quickly.
Yeah, I mean, originally we started in January, late December. We were all video. We were meeting up at each other's houses. And we were getting a lot of views on YouTube. Obviously, that we had video then. So we're on YouTube as well now. We're on all platforms. YouTube is probably the weakest at the moment because we're not doing any video. We're strictly audio. But yeah, we've certainly learned a lot. This challenge has helped us in many ways, and we appreciate you guys sticking with us.
So what I find interesting is when we started the show, for the most part, we want to provide value and we want to be informative and educational and, of course, entertaining. But, as we did the 30 shows in 30 days, we tried to be selfish in a way. We tried to take advantage of the quarantine and people consuming content. So we figured, let's distribute it at scale. And very quickly, we learned that people are not listening every day. It's almost oversaturated. And we are overworking ourselves in a way to not be heard.
Yeah, I mean, like we tried saying a few times already, third take, we putting out an episode a day. It is truly hard to put out a valid point or something valuable that you can listen to, because once that point is already posted, we're already making another episode.
Correct. So by the time somebody potentially could see a post in their feed of an episode, we already just uploaded another one.
Yeah. So, we certainly learned a lot in April. That was one thing. I mean, we have also discovered how we're going to present this podcast to you in a new way. I mean, we're going to talk established empires. We're going to talk the importance of the brands people have built as we're building our brand, our empire. It's truly important to build your own brand.
And for anyone who is thinking about creating a brand or getting on these mediums, I was going to say medias, getting on these mediums and platforms, and who are creating businesses, it's important to just start, right? Have some sort of
Yep.
strategy, and then you will realize what it is in front of you, how to pivot, and how to better execute. Um, I hope that became clear with you.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, we set on this journey, like we said at the beginning of this year. We had a plan. We were doing it all, together in one room with video. COVID-19 hit us. We had to pivot. We're doing this right here at home, the April challenge, no video. And the journey pretty much led us to what we really want to present to you, which is coming in May. So yeah, no, it's super clear.
Which I love the idea that we're doing. I mean, we're going to get graphic designers to have us in iconic and famous album covers and sports photos and magazine covers. And then we're going to correlate that to the empire in which we're going to discuss.
Yes, sir. And I'm pretty sure you giggled because you're just as upset as I am that an idea that we thought was solid, we saw someone use the other
Well, I
day.
thought you meant I was going to be upset just now because I thought you didn't press record on this episode. My heart started beating and I
No,
looked to see the record button. So I'm
I'm uh,
glad you saved me there.
I'm almost relaxed now that you're on my level of anxiousness.
Wow, scumbag.
Man, you have no idea. Every sentence I say, I'm like, please,
You could
power
be cut
less.
off at any moment. Cut off
Yeah,
at any
yeah.
moment. Yeah, so, and I've told you this before we even started working with each other. I
Mhm.
will have an idea. Like, I have an idea, and I think it's a brilliant idea. And then the next day or next week, I'll see a famous person literally do what I was thinking. Oh, it frustrates the hell out of me.
Yeah, I mean, it shows that there's a high level thinking there. I mean, it's happened to me. It's happened in my group of friends. This one happens to be on a business level. I mean, we wanted to use this for one of our episodes, but yeah, it's like,
He did it exactly the way we would do it. And I'm hoping this person is a guest on our show, which makes it worse and which why we can't imitate it.
yeah, I mean, honestly, I may have messaged him right when I saw that and been like, I can't believe it. I can't believe that we were just talking about this idea and it is posted on your feed right now.
It is pretty funny because that would have been a photo of us that we would have posted 2 weeks from now.
Yeah, I guess it really shows that when you have an idea, you just got to pull the trigger and start because you have no idea where it's going to go. You're going to learn along the way, and the journey leads you to great places.
I tell you though, when I have an idea and I see someone, I can't even say take the idea, but I guess have the same idea and quickly execute on it. I do feel a little satisfied knowing like, yeah, I
It was a
got
good
my
one.
shit. Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense that that happens sometimes. With how many people are in the world, the population. I mean, there's obviously other intelligent people out there, so it that's gonna happen. So I guess act fast is really the lesson here,
Of course.
especially if you want to be original.
A lot of, well, it's hard to be original. My advice to that is know what you want to do, and it's okay to semi mimic and copy someone you are influenced by. I wouldn't say steal their stuff, but what it does though is it gives you somewhat the direction and path for you to discover what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, essentially, you're gonna if you take an idea from somebody and you're authentic, there's no way you're gonna do it the same way as them, and if you are, that is gonna fail because you're not gonna be able to mimic them 100%. I mean, it just doesn't work that way. We're banking on authenticity. We're banking on our bond. We're banking on the journey of wanting to build our empire.
that does happen where people try to copy someone else or some entity, and they will always fail because the original is always going to win. You have a step ahead of the game.
Yeah, it's like you have the latest trend before it even started, which we may have had, but someone already took that picture.
It's all right. Instead of LeBron James and taking that photo, I guess we're going to have to do MJ, and that would be relevant due to the series that is currently going on.
Yeah, certainly. We're gonna try and. I mean, that's perfect because we are gonna also try and talk about what's going on. MJ right now in the Bulls, the huge documentary going on. Yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah, but it would have been nice to do LeBron James and Dwayne Wade with that iconic photo of me and you.
Yeah, I mean, of course, we're still gonna have to do an episode on LeBron James.
Yeah, so that's still going to get stolen. But
Yeah,
now it's just not going to be my idea anymore.
but you hear it here first. It was not stolen.
That's true. That's facts.
Crazy how we were talking about this for over a week, and
I
someone did it
really
today.
hope I get him as a guest on the show, and I'm going to call him out on that one.
Yeah, like what made you think of that? I mean, it's
Makes
it.
sense. Two best friends.
Yeah, it really does. Dwayne Wade and LeBron were killing it. Good friends. Me and you killing it. Good friends. Yeah.
Yeah, man. And, you know, 30 days of doing this show, man, it kind of was like another job.
It certainly was another job. I mean, we both are still working our jobs that we had before quarantine happened. And, you come home and you know that you have to put out an episode because we're not backing down from this challenge. We were not backing down. There
I
was
was
certainly,
backing down, but you were hitting me up not to back down. So
yeah, I mean, my mind was set. So when my mind is set, that's happening.
my
It's like you
mind is
said,
telling me no,
when you say something,
but my
you're gonna do it.
body,
Oh yeah,
is
my body might
telling
have
me
told me
yeah,
no
yeah.
sometimes. my body was
Yeah,
my body was a little tired and drained at times, but my mind was like, nope. When we say something, we're gonna do it. That you'll learn from us as well. I mean, you'll learn more about our personalities on Mondays, probably a little bit of Thursdays when we discuss the empires built and our opinions on them. Yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. I'm excited for what we have coming for you guys.
yeah. That's because you like researching, you like studying. I like just being off the top.
Yeah, I mean, I like to get the facts. I like to get the nitty gritty. I just enjoy it. It kind of relaxes me to look things up and write them down. Might sound weird.
Good to hear. Good to hear you being relaxed after being so antsy.
Yeah. Thankfully, that has passed. Um, this is the third take of this episode. The first time we've had any issues, in a sense of that. Imagine if we had it like we said on day 12. That would have been tough.
That would have been extremely frustrating. There was an issue where one episode I pretty much didn't hear you the whole episode.
Yeah, and it still went pretty smoothly. And I'm banking on that was because it's probably our connection and you knowing what I was you probably heard the end of my sentence. So we were still able to communicate.
Yup. And man, we're almost done here. How many more minutes do we have left?
We have a minute and 30 seconds left of the April challenge, ladies and gentlemen.
A minute and 30 seconds left of the April challenge, and then we are going to sign off for April 2020. It's been one hell of a 2020. It started off hot, and then it got real cold.
It really did start off hot. We were traveling everywhere. We were having goals to hit at least four countries in this year. Hopefully, we can continue that. I mean, we've built this podcast more. So things still move. If you have the drive, things are still moving.
Damn right, I got to drive. Give him the keys. Skirt, skirt.
That's what I like to hear, man. Always in the driver's seat. I like that.
Yeah, man. If you have a vision, go after it. If you have a goal, go after it. If you got a dream, make sure you're awake to go after it.
Yeah, because if you don't, you're going to end up seeing someone else do it.
Yeah, and it's not that hard. Look, I'm doing it, drinking a glass of white wine, and, this is my time. Actually, my time didn't even come yet. But when it does come, you can't sit there and be like, man, I can't believe it came.
Yeah, it certainly was no overnight success. Those do not exist.
This is 10-year vision shit. I'm right here. I'm right here, year one. What up?
Little Russ action there, little reference from Russ right there.
10-year vision shit.
Yeah, man, this is something that we're gonna do no matter how long it takes.
I'm right here. I'm right here. So when you see me there, you just know I'm right here. My sign out message, I am glad this daily podcast is over. You can catch us on Mondays and Thursdays starting next week.
Yes, sir. You can catch us on all major platforms: iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube. And thank you guys really for sticking with us, listening to this. We hope we can really bring some great value to you guys in May. We'll see you then.
His outro is just as long as his intro. Peace.